Hello folks and welcome. If you find my videos useful, please subscribe. Pushing for 1,000, but first things first, this is going to be a video about enhancing for profit and especially enhancing for the TETs for profit and how to do it. So, I mean, sometimes when I stream, I'll just do one every so often, but this is how to break it down for enhancing when you want to make profit. You don't do it in the way of like just do one here or there. You do mass. So you do as many as you can. Now, the first thing is at the moment, I get 495 million profit from doing centaurs and 790 ish from doing the sissels. So the sissels is the big earner here. I've got 12, it's a 0.3 chance. So in theory, I should get 8 overall out of 24. 7 to 8 technically, but 8's good for profit. So what we're going to do, because our big earners is the sissels, this isn't how you have to do it. This is just how I do it because it's how I believe the profit works, or RNG works for me. It doesn't work the same for everyone, it's just RNG. So we do the centaur first. Once we've had a fail, then we try on the sissel that's going to be earning me more money. So that's going to fail, that's fine. I could go through all of these and they could all fail. But the whole idea is that I'm going to have more chance of succeeding on the most expensive one, which will get me my money. But it looks like today I'm wasting my money, and that's just how RNG works. Like sometimes you'll get profit, sometimes you'll get loss. And this is a worrying amount of loss that I'm getting, which is perfect for the video to show you why this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. On average, I will get my money back later down the line. That's just basically how it works. There we go. I was starting to think that I wasn't going to be getting any today, and I was like, this will be the perfect video to record for it. So as you can see, I've got a few pen stacks there. So we go back to centaurs. We'll enhance 2 centaurs before going over to our sissels this time, just so that we don't run out of sissels as quickly. So there we go. We really are going for losses today because, as I said, we need 8 for breaking a profit, and it's just going for the averages. Typically, when you're going for the average, you do better, but this is honestly probably the worst luck I've had recently, and that's just how it happens. So there we go, we've got 2. I'll put them up in the top corner. So now I've got my 120 stack, and just to give myself a little bit of extra luck because of the way that it's been going, right, so enhance. We could do with a 1 pop at this rate, but it's not happening, so what can we do? And nope. So we need 8 altogether. We've done 2. And I would be very surprised if I pull off 8 this time. I think it's pretty safe to say I've made a loss. But that's exactly how RNG is. And I know I keep repeating myself, but it's a very important point to get across. Enhancing for profit is not a set way of making profit. All your money can go down the drain in front of your eyes. Or you could make a big fortune. Like someone else could have been doing this. They could have got 8 successes in a row. But for me right now, I had almost 8 successes and fails in a row even. I'm not even counting at this point. But I'm just going to continue to prove the point that enhancing for profit, you can just lose it all. You can really lose it all. This is an impressive loss streak. I think this is one of my highest loss streaks. There we go. Right, 3. We cannot make a profit anymore. We are into loss. As I said, it's just the way that happens. Right, so we'll go with 100 stacks. You always want to pump your plus 13 into there, and then carry on making that loss. Oh, there we go. A nice. So we haven't made as massive a loss as we were going to. Started bringing this back a little bit. And you see, this is what you need to do. I forgot to put in that extra bit, but it was nice to me. Okay. And that's kind of what I'm saying about like playing the averages. Like I honestly thought I was going to fail all of them, but I just had 2 successes in a row. Can't complain at that. But then this is going to be a fail. Oh my. See, it's just how it works. But this last one, if this is a success, like at least my losses were pulled back somewhat. But that's just how it goes. So there we go, 6 out of 24. So that's 6, 12, 18 million. Sorry, 18 billion. And I probably just invested a good 15, I think 15 billion in actual items, but then there's the fail stacks to take into account. So I made a loss, but at least I've still got enough, like the same amount to buy stuff on the market, but I just lost 7 fail stacks. So I need to build up my fail stacks again, which will cost money. So on paper, from items, I pulled it back, but for all the like black stones that it cost to make those fail stacks, I know some of them were from here, but still, it's a case of it's a struggle to make a profit with this sort of thing, especially if you're just going in like, oh, I've got 1 fail stack, I'll make a profit from it. You saw I failed 8 in a row there, so it's honestly not worth risking it unless you're doing it long term. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. And like if you found this video helpful.